Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now March 22nd of 2022, and ever since the very end of the Book of Boba Fett, a lot of Star Wars fans around the globe have been looking forward to the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV series, the Ahsoka Tano TV show for 2023, and even other Star Wars shows that are currently in development by Disney and Lucasfilm. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars updates. Also, by the way, guys, if you'd like to go ahead and drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel, I thank you also very much for the kind support. It is greatly appreciated. Now, what's even all the more exciting about everything related to the new universe is that we have a lot of projects that are currently in the early development phase by George, John, and Dave that's really going to work its way into multiple formats, be it live action form or animated material, whatever it may be. It is going to be a part of the bigger picture, and a lot of those TV shows are going to be announced at Star Wars Celebration this year and next year. That's really going to fulfill the roadmap of the 2020s. So with that being said, one thing that has been going on quite well behind the scenes is everything related to creator George Lucas and his involvement in the new Star Wars universe. We know that he has a lot of influence on the franchise right now and has been in the talks with Bob Chapek, the Disney CEO, for quite a long time now about how the direction of Star Wars should go and exactly how it should really be treated. That's exactly why Chapek has been having all these different remote meetings with Lucas for the past number of months and trying to really figure out and get a level idea of where the roadmap is going and exactly how it's going to be structured for the entire Star Wars fandom. Now, one thing that's truly exciting has everything to do with a specific Star Wars project that is currently in the early development phase that is all set and ready to release in the near future. That, of course, George, John, and Dave are working on in the early stages, and a TV show that George Lucas will be attached to as a co-writer. Now, specifically on top of that, with Disney and Lucasfilm now getting ready to begin filming the Ahsoka Tano TV show, as, of course, one of the new shows of 2023 for pre-production, and, of course, for The Mandalorian Season 4, Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are very busy with their Star Wars projects that will be announced in the next couple of months, over at Star Wars Celebration, of course. Now, it's described, however, that currently creator George Lucas is working on a very special project with both Favreau and Filoni for the new Star Wars universe. This is described to be a live-action adaptation of the Old Republic era of the franchise that will be done in the form of a Star Wars TV series that is planned to drop sometime by 2025. Now, Bob Chapek and Lucas have already discussed these stories in great depth, and Disney's overall approach to the series is to focus on different characters and their lives when it comes to the adventures that they will go on in this world. Now, the show is set to feature characters like Darth Revan and the origin of the character, as well as the story of the Rule of Two with Darth Bane. Lucasfilm is also pre-planning a story element for the show that will feature Darth Malgus and Malak, and separate from all, of course, the Sith Lords. They will be focusing also on key Jedi warriors in these new Star Wars TV shows. Now, let me just stop right there for 1 second. Now, essentially what they are doing is that they're doing something very similar to The Mandalorian. You guys may view The Mandalorian as the foundation of a lot of the Mandoverse-oriented shows, alright? So, basically, The Mandalorian spawned the Book of Boba Fett, the Ahsoka Tano TV show, and other Star Wars shows that are going to come out of that. This is going to be done in a similar sense where they're going to have a general Old Republic TV show that's going to spawn other Star Wars TV shows in a sense that's going to focus on key characters. And that, to me, I think is a very interesting move by Disney and Lucasfilm to kind of really expand this untouched era in live action form. That's really going to be a big deal. You know, there's a lot of things being done with the remake of Knights of the Old Republic. There's also a lot of things being done with new Old Republic books that are all set and ready to launch by early 2023. There's a lot of things happening behind the scenes in order to really get the Old Republic familiar with the overall Star Wars fandom. Whether you're a new fan, a casual fan, whatever, they really want to boost the familiarity of the Old Republic timeline. That's their main goal right now, and that's a good goal because it is a very good story to tell. If you guys are very unfamiliar with this point in time in Star Wars, go ahead and look up the Old Republic cinematics on the internet. I'm sure that you guys will be very impressed. So moving on from all of this, alright, Now, Lucasfilm is preparing to take a different approach with this story, where the series is planned to bounce back and forth between each character's story for the Star Wars show in progress. This series is best described to be the darkest Star Wars project that is currently in the early development phase, and will even be far more darker than the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show, which already is planned to be a darker series than usual. Now, Lucasfilm and Disney are said to be making the show very near accurate to the Old Republic games and books that released many years ago that will be adapted in live-action form. Now, Disney is already on the lookout for some A-list and new unknown actors to portray some of these characters in the Old Republic series for Disney+. This series was all initiated and greenlit by Bob Chapek after George Lucas kept on pushing Bob Chapek to make this happen for the fans. It's something that Lucas has long been trying to get Disney to develop, and that is now being made into a reality. This story is set to also feature new tales of the unknown regions as well that will take place during the Old Republic era. The series will also feature a host of brand new characters that will be added onto the story in order to build out on this point in time as well. Now, Lucas is set to be one of the co-writers of the show, and that they plan to begin writing the show by late 2023, where they are aiming to begin filming in early 2024, and finally releasing the series in the first quarter of 2025. It's described to be planned as the highest budget Star Wars series that will be, of course, very cinematic to the audience, and will have a mixed theme of both Star Wars and Lord of the Rings in one. Now, here's a big thing that a lot of fans need to know about this series, is that it is going to be a major part of Star Wars in the coming years. Yes, it is a little far away, 2025, the very beginning of that year, I must add. You know, it's not all that close. But in reality, yes, it's 3, give or take, years away. And when you look at everything related to the characters like Darth Revan, Malgus, and others out there, they really are very, fan favorite characters in this point in time. I think that if you read up on these characters, if you're very unfamiliar with them, you're going to be very impressed and intrigued about them because of how much story they have and how much backstory they truly have. There is a lot to be told with these characters, especially Darth Bane, and how they're actually approaching that, to using the Old Republic as a foundation to spawning multiple different Old Republic Star Wars TV shows that focus on individual characters. That to me is a very good marketing move by Disney to really make the Old Republic, a very big portion of the new Star Wars universe. So given that George Lucas is going to be a co-writer, it gives fans a lot of hope and a lot of, I guess you could say, positivity within the fandom, and how that's going to be made into a reality, that they are going to be focusing on making this very accurate to the video games and the books combined, and while also adding in new characters as well to kind of balance things out a little bit for new fans. They want to make sure that they're going to please all types of fans, be it new, casual, or hardcore fans at the same exact time for the Old Republic era. There's a lot of fans out there, believe it or not, that don't know much about the Old Republic, but this is their main goal. They want to really make the Old Republic very familiar to the majority of the Star Wars fans around the world, and that's their main mission right now. So overall, guys, let me know what you think about all of this below in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Gun in hand, we are alone again. No hiding from night